Hey, Omar Briones here with the Infopreneur Agency, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can capture thousands of leads from your website in 4 subtle ways, okay? It used to be 3, but you might even see that on the page, but we just added a new feature. So how it works now, this is going to allow you to generate email leads, subscribers to your autoresponder in a very subtle way without being abrasive and without making your visitors feel like they've been abused and violated, with like pop-ups and all that, annoying stuff that nobody likes, right? So there are 4 different ways, and I'm going to show you a demo in a moment. First, let me just share how this works. So you can create as many widgets as you want. These are basically campaigns, and you can modify them as much as you want. The cool thing about this, by the way, is once you install the code and you're on your site, you don't have to do it anymore. You just have it on there, and anytime you want to edit it, anytime you want to change the autoresponder list or the copy or the colors or anything, you just do it all in the app, and it automatically updates the website, right? So how this works, again, let me just show you. Once you just set it up, you just choose your copy, choose the headline. It really only takes a few minutes to set up. So here's what you get. You get the different the different codes that you can choose from to allow you to have different methods of capturing leads. Now, I'm just going to kind of give you an intro of each one, and then I'll show you a demo in a moment. All right. The modal code. This is kind of like a page layover. Like you can change the colors of the background, but it's going to be like a page layover, a little transparent, and just say the big headline and the call to action, and put your name and email. That's pretty much it. They're all very simple, by the way. They're not super complex. You don't want it to be super confusing. You want to keep it simple. That's really how you get those email subscribers with like a no-brainer kind of subscriber, right? Now the modal code, again, it's a big page layover. It'll either show up. You decide if you want it to show up during a certain amount of time that they're on your site, or if they're just not doing anything on your site, or if they're scrolling down, or you can also use a button, a little side button, or have this button somewhere on the corner of your page or on the sides of your page to say, hey, what's this special offer, or claim this special deal, or whatever, right? So then you get them curious, they click on that button, then it pops up, right? I'll show you it in a second. And then inline code, this is if you want the code, just the form right in your content, so you can put it on articles or anywhere. And it's pretty straightforward, right? Then scrolling code, this is if you want it to show up on the very bottom to just kind of like seamlessly appear. You'll see it in a moment. After they scroll a certain amount of time on the page. If you scroll, like, let's say 10% down, you'll have it set to 10% to go up, or you choose how much percent to show up, right? And then next is the floating top bar. That's the very top bar on the top. It's gonna just have a quick call to action and name and email, subscribe. Real simple, right? And then there's the share buttons. This is a new one that is very, very new. It's not really for generating leads, so I'm not really going to show that one. But you can use it if you want to add some little cool sharing buttons on your site so that you can get some more viral content, right? People to share your content. Now, without further ado, we're going to go into it now. Okay, so I had to open this in a private incognito window because I've already opened it on my public browser. So let me just go ahead and show you the different modules now. So this one here is the modal code, and this one is that page overlay. Okay, it's going to show you a big, huge page overlay. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. All right. So just going to wait a bit. Just wait a few seconds, and it's going to show up. Hopefully. There it is. Okay, so as you see, it just showed up right there because I was on the page for a certain amount of time. You can program this to say, show up after a certain amount of time, or if they scroll a certain amount of page space down the page, or if they are not doing anything at all, right? So for a certain amount of time, right? If they're just stagnant. Now, what this is what it looks like. It's very simple. A big, huge headline, call to action, and name, email, get access now. Or they can click on no, I don't want it, and that's it, right? So, and if they ever want it again, you have this button here, which you can turn on or off, have it on any side of your page, up, down, left, right, and just change the text, change the color. They click on that, the same thing's going to show up, okay? So that is the modal code. Now, if you want to do an inline code, that is here. It's a very simple, straightforward code right in the middle of your content, right? So why is this useful? Well, let's just say you're writing an article about a topic, and you're addressing a certain problem, okay? Which you can solve. So this problem, while you're talking about it, while it's already in the content, right then and there, right in the center, you're going to give them an opportunity to solve their problem with this free report that teaches how to overcome this problem in 3 easy steps. Just get this report, name, email, request. It's that simple. Or they can just keep scrolling and keep reading, right? So it doesn't interrupt anything. It just gives them an opportunity to learn more, or to get the solution that they're looking for, right? It's super powerful. Now, the other one is the scrolling code, and that comes up when you decide it's a very small little box that's going to show up on the side, very subtle, while they're scrolling a certain amount of space down the page. I'll show you right now. So here I'm on the top. I'm just going to scroll a little down, and you'll see that little pop-up show up any moment. There it is. See that? So very subtle. It's not in your face. Again, if they're reading an article about a certain problem, maybe this can offer that solution right here. Or it can just say, you can use a generic one and just get leads from all your articles, offering your free report on something that everyone would benefit from, right? And they can name, email, request, or just say no, and that's it. Real simple. Again, very subtle. And then finally, the floating top bar that is here. I'm sure you've seen this before. It's very subtle again, like all of them, and it's just a headline / call to action with the name, email, and the request now, or they can click the X button and just never see it again. That's it. So it's your choice which ones you want to use. And the cool thing about this, remember, is once you install the code on your page, which is very simple to do, just copy and paste, then you don't need to go into the code anymore. You can just edit the widgets right here in the app, and it will automatically populate your changes to the page you installed it on, right? Super convenient. And of course here in their contacts, you get to see all the leads that you've generated from your pages, from your forms, right? You can export them as CSV, so you can upload to your CRM or your contact management system, etc., autoresponders, or you can just let it work with your Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, or ActiveCampaign account. Now, with that said, this is available right now today for lifetime access with a one-time, very flat, very low price, and it's also included with this, with your purchase, we're going to have a live premium webinar where I'm going to show you how to set this up. We're going to create a campaign together so you don't get confused, and you get your campaign up and ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to reveal 3 outside-the-box methods to use this app that are not so obvious, right, to grow your business. Now, again, this is a very special limited time offer. Just go ahead and sign up today, lock in this rate, and with that said, I'm looking forward to training you on this webinar and getting you thousands of leads for your business. That's it. Omar Briones here, signing off. See you on the inside.